Well, it is excruciating for many of us to see the graphic and disturbing images coming out of Israel and Gaza. The pictures are pretty much all over TV, social media especially, and it likely is only going to continue.
So how do you talk about this with your children when so many young people are online? Right now, we're joined by Dr. Wendy Weinstein from Bridlin Hospital. Dr. Weinstein, thank you so much for coming in.
My pleasure. Thank you.
So I remember we had a similar conversation with you back at the start of the war between Russia and Ukraine, and now here we are.
Exactly.
This is, it's real life. It's not movies. It's not video games. Why is it so important to check in with your children about something like this?
It's so important because, see, adults, the news is horrifying for adults. And children's brains aren't developed to the same level as adults. And so it's going to be that much more horrifying for children because they don't have the process to really process it like an adult. And so it's going to be horrific for them. And so parents really need to check in with their kids to see if they're okay and not just kind of ignore it or pretend that business as usual, so to speak.
Wendy, you have been here many times talking about the important role that parents play in their children's lives, especially for things like social media, monitoring the sites that they use, those kinds of things. Here we are asking people, because I'm sure you've seen the images, sadly, they are pervasive all over all social media.
They're terrible.
It's easy for people to access it. They might just stumble on it on accident. How should parents approach this topic with their kids? Because now we're really asking them to even be more involved, right? Paying more attention.
They have to pay more attention to what their children are doing and what their adolescents are doing. And if it means having to look at these films with them, maybe that's part of the issue. Maybe you need to do it together, or maybe because if you say you can't go on the phone, if you say you can't go on social media, you'll find a different way. So you have to kind of come together and say, what's going on? What's bothering you? What is terrifying you? And if someone says there's an image, you don't have to look at the image together, but you could say, well, what about it is upsetting you? Don't put your own feelings or your own images onto the person who may not have seen it, to the adolescent or child, but really just be there for them and say, don't hide your phone because it's just going to come out in a different way. But let's come together as a family and do this together. I'm not saying that you should all look at the films together, but realize that we want to be a team here.
So you mentioned that team effort, and parents can't always be with their children. They spend a lot of their time at school. Should teachers and school administrators be involved in it as well?
I absolutely think so. I think that the children and the adolescents need to have some boundaries with their phone usages in the school. The teachers and the administration need to be involved in what is seen and the content that's seen, and be mindful of that as well.
And many districts are already communicating with their families, their parents, their students about these issues, which is one of the reasons why we have Dr. Weinstein here. I mean, this is such an important topic. When it comes to processing this, we know that children will exhibit behavior in different ways if they're having a challenging time processing something, whatever it is in their life. What can, and I know we've gone over this before, but it's a good reminder, what should parents be on the lookout for in their children, changing behaviors that might, throw up a red flag, like something's going on?
Because children don't have that same capability to process their feelings, it may come out in violence, it may come out in aggressiveness, it may come out in outbursts. So you really want to pay attention for that. A change in behavior from what's different. And you don't want to shy away from it. You want to say, what's going on? And if a child doesn't want to talk about it, you can say, I'm here for you, and be that consistent, stable force.
We're almost out of time here, but very quickly before we let you go, I want to ask you, we always ask you this, but it's important to keep asking. If the graphics, they're really hard to see. You can't say that enough. And whether you're a child or an adult, if someone's struggling right now seeing it, what do you recommend?
They can talk to their family if they don't feel comfortable with that. The family can talk to a pediatrician, a mental health provider, a guidance counselor. Reach out, there's help.
That is such an important statement that we will leave it there. Reach out, there is help. Dr. Wendy Weinstein, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
My pleasure, thank you.
All right, Todd is standing by.